There is a path of least resistance for new nuclear in this country that's going to take restarts of old plants, uprates of existing facilities, but also new large-scale nuke as well as SMR. And I'm sure we're going to get to the SMR talk, but...
Are we building them for Amazon, Google, who else, Paul?
I don't know.
I don't. Colgate Palmolive.
Large
I don't
language
know.
models.
Are we building them for these digital fancy people, or are we building them to lower John Tucker's electric bill?
All of the above, frankly. What's happening right now is we've had zero to flat to declining electricity demand in the States for the last 20 years. We're now looking at 0 to 4% between now and the early 2030s. Just to set context, there's 200 gigawatts of installed capacity in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland. It's called PJM. We counted around roughly 400 gigawatts of demand across our coverage universe by hyperscalers.
But what's a hyperscaler? Amazon, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Amazon, Meta, Google.
Paul, jump in here. I'm going to get upset about this.
Well, I mean, Tom, you know, I've watched season 1 of Landman. I know all there is to know about the oil and gas business. And my takeaway is we're going to need everything, all kinds of sources of fossil fuels, alternative energy, including nuclear. Talk to us about those SMRs. What is a SMR, small modular reactor? Is that really a thing? Because the technology sounds pretty darn interesting to me.
So it is an emerging technology as it relates to being on the grid and powering a grid solution. But you know, frankly, you brought up Binghamton. I'm a state school guy. I grew up in New York and Albany, and we've been testing SMRs up there on nukes for a long time. These exist on nuclear submarines right now. So the idea is that we're going to bring these to the grid.
That's a good point. I mean, they already exist, kind of, right? On aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines. Why can't I put it right next to a large-scale data center in, you know, Sheboygan?
There's something out there called the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, and you know the presidential executive orders have been working to essentially expedite these processes to get these approvals and get these SMRs cited. I think what's also challenging is just the cost profile for these. The one that we announced in Idaho that we were going after at NuScale did pull back.
Okay, can I ask a question? I'm going to editorialize this for 104% of our listeners and viewers. Jeff Bezos has a boat that I'm going to editorialize can't get through the Panama Canal. Just as a symbol of these tech. What do they call them? Tech bro? Is that at Barclays they call them a tech bro?
Yep.
Nick, why should mere mortals in suburbs worried about air conditioning popping the utility bill from $280 out to $360, and it's really going to change the budget for the week, pay for hyperscalers? I don't get it.
This is a really important point, is that all my utilities that I cover are making the hyperscalers pay their fair share through a new rate design where the hyperscaler is paying for the capital costs, the depreciation, the interest cost, all those things that are getting
in place now?
In the new frameworks going forward. So if you're going to pursue a new generation asset for a hyperscaler, they're going to have to pay up and hold the rest of the community constant.